Home and away spoilers follow for UK viewers. Here's a full collection of 15 massive moments. You can also check out our collection of 37 spoiler pictures from these episodes. 1. Remy is caught in the act. It's the morning after the night before as Remy wakes up in Avalon's bed with a head full of regret. Eden and Sunny catch the pair in the act and are appalled to realize Remy has cheated on Bree. Meanwhile, oblivious Bree is going out of her mind with worry over where her boyfriend could be. 2. Eden is angry with Remy. Eden speaks to Bree on the phone and lets her know that Remy is home, but doesn't reveal that she caught him in bed with Avalon. She ends up sharing the truth with Cash, who assures her that she did the right thing by not telling Bree. With Kirby gone and Remy spiraling, Eden feels totally lost. But Cash reminds her that she's still got him. 3. Remy confesses his sins to Bree. After sleeping on it, Remy comes to the decision he's got to tell Bree the truth. He heads over to her place and confesses that he had sex with Avalon. Remy insists it meant nothing, but can't explain why he did it. Bree is left heartbroken by the betrayal and kicks Remy out. 4. Rue receives Cohen's letters back. Cohen tells Cash that he's worried his mom won't know about his Nana's death until she receives his letters. Meanwhile, Rue is gutted when Cohen's letters arrive back unopened, with a request from the prison not to send any more. Unable to lie to the lad any longer, Rue takes Cohen for a walk and gently breaks the news to him. 5. Dana is worried about Irene. Dana decides to arrange a girly night with Harper and asks Irene if she'll babysit. Irene says she's too busy with work to help and is too scared to tell Dana what happened the last time she looked after Archie. Later, Dana is confused when Irene fails to remember that she and Sunny are a couple. 6. Bree dumps Remy. Heartbroken, Bree takes her anger out on Sunny, blaming him for not keeping a closer eye on Remy on the night of Kirby's album launch. Bree then heads over to Remy's and is horrified to find Avalon there. Remy insists she just showed up that morning and begs for forgiveness. But after learning about his drug use, Bree tells Remy they're finished, for good. 7. Avalon is public enemy number 1. Despite everything that's gone on, Avalon is desperate for Remy to finish work on her album. She appeals to Eden and Sunny to help persuade him change his mind, but they are unflinching. The pair firmly place the blame for Remy's actions at Avalon's door, leaving her to feel an outcast in Summer Bay. 8. Lacey is in a financial mess. Lacey is horrified to realize she's managed to drain the funds from the board shop in Molly's absence. Abigail overhears Lacey refusing to sell Joe sunscreen and wants to know what she's playing at. Later, Lacey panics when she realizes Abby is going to go through the business accounts and discover she's bankrupted the place in 2 weeks. 9. Irene receives her diagnosis. Dana confides in John about her concerns over Irene's memory, but he plays it down. John then arranges an appointment for Irene with Bree, where they tell her about the recent problems Irene has been experiencing. Irene undergoes a series of tests. But while her blood work comes back clear, Bree reveals that Irene's lumbar puncture indicates the presence of Alzheimer's disease. 10. Lacey asks Theo to save the day. Abigail confronts Lacey about the board shop being in the red, but she convinces her not to tell Molly. Knowing that the surf lessons are what brings in the money, Lacey hatches a plan for Theo to start teaching them. But will he agree to the job so Lacey can keep hers? 11. Jo makes her move on Tane. Jo is left red-faced when she spills orange juice over the balcony at Salt and it lands on Tane's head. David voices his disapproval over his daughter's new crush, but Jo insists Tane has a girlfriend. Harper soon sets her straight and tells her he's single. Jo decides to seize the day by asking Tane out on a date. They meet for a drink, but he misses a call from Harper asking him to look after Archie. 12. Harper ruins Tane's date. Jo and Tane's date is crashed by the arrival of Harper, who wants to know why he's shirking his responsibilities as a father. Tane apologizes and agrees that he will go and pick Archie up from childcare. He asks Cash to pass on a message to Jo, but she feels as if Tane has dropped her in favor of babysitting. 13. Cohen is rushed to hospital. Cohen asks Harper if it's true that his mom no longer wants to see him. She gives him a truthful answer and Cohen retreats to his room. Later, he emerges looking awful and Marilyn and Rue discuss getting him some professional help. The ladies soon discover Cohen is actually running a high fever, and as his temperature continues to spike, they decide to get him to hospital. 14. Tane distances himself from Jo. Harper asks Tane if he thinks Archie is too young for him to be dating again. He concedes she's right, and lets Jo down gently, telling her that he needs to focus on being a dad right now. Jo is understanding, but it's clear there's still a romantic spark between her and Tane. 15. More disappointment for Mackenzie. Levi arrives at breakfast to find Mackenzie in floods of tears with another negative pregnancy test in her hand. She's bitterly disappointed and can't understand why it's proving so difficult for them to conceive. Levi is also lost for words. Will the couple start exploring other avenues in their quest to have a baby?